Hi, I'm Gwen with CORR Travel, and this solo trip is Vancouver, British Columbia.
Watch as I share my curated and unforgettable first time in Vancouver, British Columbia for 4 days and 3 nights in the month of September, and on a budget. With first-hand tips and links below to my activities and Vancouver travel guide, you too can plan and book your first trip to Vancouver. Just make sure to stay to the end. Now, get ready to be inspired.
Let's see what Vancouver has to offer in 4 days.
This trip started by flying in from Seattle to arrive in Vancouver around noon. Traveling carry-on only, I was through customs and on the airport train platform in less than an hour to buy my Compass Card day pass and catch the SkyTrain. Arriving at the waterfront station in 30 minutes, it was a mere 10-minute walk to my hotel. After checking in, I didn't waste any time. I was back out walking to Canada Place to stroll around for a bit before catching the complimentary shuttle to my first Vancouver activity.
Grouse Mountain.
I bought my Grouse Mountain same-day entry pass in advance, which took out all of the stress, ensuring my spot to ride the gondola up the mountain. Only 20 minutes from downtown, Grouse Mountain is Vancouver's most visited year-round natural attraction, where you can enjoy thrilling outdoor adventures, cultural activities, and educational experiences. Or just sit outside and dine and enjoy the panoramic views. And there's much more to do. It's a great escape for a few hours or a full day. At the base of the gondola, I caught the number 236 bus with my day pass I'd bought at the airport. And in less than 10 minutes, I arrived at my second and last highlight of the day. Equipped with my pre-purchase pass with a 5 p.m. entry, saving me 25%, I skipped the line to explore the lush 27-acre park, starting with crossing the 450-foot-long suspension bridge 230 feet over the Capilano River.
Capilano Suspension Bridge. Yeah, this is wobbly.
I also enjoyed the treetop bridges, natural walks, and learning about the habitat, and then taking a break with a treat. I didn't do the cliff walk. The bridge was enough for me. The park overall was peaceful, and definitely worth spending time on my first day in Vancouver. I caught the last complimentary shuttle bus of the day back to the city, and on to my hotel, calling it an early night. Very rested from my comfortable hotel bed, my lazy start involved coffee and yogurt in my room before heading out for a full day of self-guided activities and a booked group excursion, starting with walking through one of Vancouver's best neighborhoods, just to enjoy the sights.
At the end of Denman, take a walk along the English Bay and make sure you watch out for the Canadian geese. After walking along the English Bay, the next stop is Granville Island. We're gonna pop over on a ferry. It leaves every 5 minutes. It's $3.50 just to get to the island. It should be a nice little ride.
Arriving at Granville Island at lunchtime was perfect. What better place to be hungry?
Here I am now at the Granville Island Public Market. Let's take a look inside.
From local artisan shops showcasing locally made and handcrafted products to the wide assortment of food vendors, produce stands, and farmer stalls, this Vancouver indoor market holds a plethora of cuisine choices to suit any palate.
I got the rotisserie chicken with butternut squash and copping a squat here out on the bench with a great view.
You can't go wrong with a visit to Granville Island for all it has to offer, including being the meeting point for a splurge activity on your Vancouver budget.
Next up in Vancouver, a whale watching tour. Check out this gear. It's supposed to be a little bit colder out in the water.
A half hour before our departure, our sold-out tour group was gearing up before leaving from the Granville Island dock to head out for a 3 to 5 hour tour through the Strait of Georgia, while learning about marine life and conservation from a professional marine naturalist. And then finally, and luckily, the chance to spy 2 humpback whales. And more from the unobstructed open-aired vessel. Of course, whale sighting is not guaranteed, and weather conditions can add unpredictability, so this experience was well worth the price. I do recommend the warm gear on this open-aired high-speed boat and getting your Wild Whales ticket in advance for early in your Vancouver visit, so you don't miss out on this unique thing to do in Vancouver. Back by 7 to collect my belongings and change, I hopped a ride, this time on the Aqua Bus, for a beautifully slow ride during sunset along the river. A lovely time to be on the water. Landing at the Yaletown dock, to stroll Yaletown's mix of modern and heritage buildings, to a highly rated restaurant that I heard served sustainably harvested seafood, just to see if I could swing a fine dining experience without a reservation. Fully booked, of course. The friendly and accommodating staff allowed me to dine at the sushi bar, where I was able to enjoy a culinary show while savoring fresh yellowtail sashimi, shrimp, and baked scallops, paired with Alsace white wine and port for dessert. A not so inexpensive, but highly appropriate way to end the day.
Spend the morning taking a bike ride around Stanley Park. Completely worth it. It's such a beautiful day here in September. Again, great time to visit Vancouver. When you're riding a bike through Stanley Park, make sure you stay on the bike path, not the path for the pedestrians, and always keep to the right and pass on the left.
Riding through Stanley Park is easy. It's fairly flat, and there's much to see on the loop, which takes about an hour with no stops. And make sure you dress in layers. The views and experience cannot be beat, especially for the price of a bike rental. Vancouver is built for outdoor fun. I highly recommend biking through Stanley Park as a way to start your day. Afterwards, I had the rest of the morning and early afternoon to take my time exploring the waterfront area on foot on Vancouver's extensive pedestrian paths, leisurely making my way to another highly anticipated group activity, starting ideally at lunchtime. What better way to learn about a town's history and enjoy eats than a historical walking and food tour? Yeah, I thought so too. So I signed up for this one of Gastown. Starting at the waterfront station, our tour guide launched right into the history of Gastown neighborhood, spanning 150 years, while leading us through its cobblestone streets, noting historical buildings and lesser-known facts, while also visiting 7 eateries for local food and drinks, including beer, wine, and desserts.
I'm going to gain 100 pounds after today.
Not forgetting a photo stop at the historic Gastown Steam Clock. For 3 hours, we got to explore this culturally rich neighborhood with a knowledgeable and entertaining Gastown local. Fascinating and delicious at the same time, this was one of the best food tours I've ever done. You definitely should try it. And afterwards, while still in Gastown, I hit some more of the shops for fun souvenir shopping before heading my way back to the hotel to check into my flight and pack for leaving the next day. Then a late night out for a light bite close by with some music to wind down, calling it a night.
Today is the last day in Vancouver, day 4. Another spectacular day. Blue sky, wonderful. Thank you, Vancouver. But I'm back in Stanley Park mid-morning for one last big treat. You guessed it, the Vancouver Aquarium. Let's go inside.
I purchased my ticket online just before I entered for an immediate timed entry. Canada's largest aquarium, it's a beautiful setting with 120 world-class indoor and outdoor exhibits to learn about and view over 65,000 animals and marine life, including rescued sea otters and sea lions. You'll definitely want to spend a couple of hours here, like I did. It was a great way to spend the morning before having to head back to my hotel in time to check out and leave my bags so I could spend more time in the city center. Ending up in Chinatown, I decided on dim sum for lunch.
I've been walking around all morning, so I'm definitely hungry. I'm probably going to get 2 or 3. I have done nothing but stuff myself since I've been in Vancouver, so why stop now? If I'm able to get through most of this, I think I'd be doing okay. There's whole shrimp. Lots of whole shrimp in these shrimp bowls. The chili sauce is really good. It packs a punch. I'm a wimp, but it's definitely worth trying.
To help walk off the dim sum, I made one more stop while in Chinatown. This tranquil Ming Dynasty era garden is the first of its kind built outside of China, holding winding paths, lush plants, water lily covered ponds, and pagodas. It's a peaceful oasis in the heart of Chinatown, and if you're there, stop in. It was time to start making my way back, but there was one last stop in Vancouver I wanted to make before collecting my bags and heading to the airport.
Well, I couldn't think of a better way to end my time in Vancouver than at the top of Vancouver. Um, you can go to the observation, which is one floor above, but I thought it'd be more fun to sit at happy hour and have a glass of bubbly to say thank you so much, Vancouver, for a wonderful time, and just sit back and relax the full hour it takes to do one revolution here in the restaurant. Enjoy this incredible view. Can you think of a better way to end your time in Vancouver? Thank you, Vancouver, for such a wonderful time.